Hey guys, this is your boy Samarth Vasist. Currently, I'm doing my BTech Computer Science Engineering from PS University from Bangalore. And coming to today's topic, today is an interesting, enthusiastic, and a masaledar topic, guys. I bet you all will like it. Coming to today's topic, should I start it? Okay, I'll start it up. I'll give my introduction to this topic. So today's topic is all about marks. So is marks important? Should we run behind marks? Is marks not at all important? And how can we judge a person through his marks, or can't we? Is marks sufficient enough to scale a person's ability? These are the topics which I will be discussing. I'll also be discussing about comparing oneself with other, which we usually do. Compare ourselves with some other person better than us and try to overrace him always. That's the thing, no? Isn't it? We always do that. So is that good? Is that bad? Or what are the effects? What can happen from that? So we'll all be discussing about these topics. Okay, I'll start my topic. So coming to, is marks really important or is it not important? Trust me guys, marks is not at all important. That's what my gut feeling is. That's what I firmly believe, because today marks come and tomorrow marks go. That's not something which is permanent. Something permanent is your attitude. Your attitude never changes if you have strong determination, strong willpower. So that's what it mainly deals with. So marks is not important, guys. So I'll narrate my own experience with marks, and trust me, it is very dangerous. What marks is very dangerous. Don't run behind marks. It is really dangerous. So as I told in my previous video, I completed my 1st to 10th in Carmel School, Padmanabh Nagar, and from childhood I was a person who wanted to be above average. I wanted to be better than others. That's what my main aim was. Should be better than others. So now I realize that it is wrong. So however, I am somehow narrating my experience. Now I'll narrate it completely. So as children, what we are mainly forced to, or like our parents compare us, isn't it? Like, see that boy is getting good marks than you. Why aren't you able to perform well? That is the major notion that takes place. So according to me, it's not the fault of parents too. They just want their children to perform better. So we can't blame our parents for this, isn't it? Okay, then. So from my 1st to 10th, I was in the same feeling that I should be better than others, and so I carried my burden, like, to be better than others. Like, it is a stress, isn't it? Like, you must be, you always have the feeling that you should be the best. That is that is a stress, guys. You cannot overcome that. So finally I completed my 10th, and after that I went to my first PU. So in first PU, according to me, my 10th standard was like a river, and so I'll compare it like this. My 10th was a river, and when I joined my first PU, I entered into a sea. So when you enter into a sea, there are many guys like you. There are many guys who are eagerly waiting to compete. So about this we'll speak. What is this competition? So when I entered into my first PU, our educational system is such that after 10th, till 10th, our educational system is like this, and after 10th, in the first year of PU, it suddenly goes up here. Like, that is a drastic transition, isn't it? So even it was a bit difficult for me to cope up with it, and as usual, I wanted to be better than others. That feeling also made me a bit depressed, like, because you can't always be the best, isn't it? So somehow I was able to cope up with the studies, and was able to manage myself. But there was this incident, like I was always behind marks, guys. I was a mark addict, to be particular. Okay, I wanted to be the best. I wanted to be the best of all. I wanted to get the highest marks everywhere, which I realize now it is completely wrong. So I'll narrate my experience. Fine. Okay. That feeling actually didn't enhance my performance, to be honest, because when you feel that, you try to compare yourself with others, because if you find a person who's better than you try to compare your performance with his performance. And there, the major mistake what you're doing is, you're concentrating on his work and his performance than yours. So when you concentrate on others than yours, obviously your performance will drop down. Trust me, guys, it really, really, really drops down. So when your performance goes down, you become depressed, guys. You really become depressed, and when you are depressed, everything will be in a negative approach. Whatever happens, you take it in a negative manner. Why you become depressed is because when you concentrate on that person, you're not concentrating on your work, basically. So that reduces your performance, reduces your efficiency, and you have the wish to beat that person who's better than you. And when you are getting low scores and you are not able to beat that person, that wish to beat him becomes your desire. And when it becomes your desire, by hook or crook you want that to happen. And when that sort of a feeling comes to you, you are at your egoistic stage. You have reached a level of arrogance and egoism. In that level, what happens is, the person whom you consider as your competition, whatever he does, it will be, you will take it in a wrong manner. You will hate that person to the core. Trust me, guys, this has happened to me. You will hate that person to the core, and whatever he does, you hate that too. Even if he does a good deed, you hate it. So when you are egoistic, you feel that you are the champion, you are the greatest of all, you won't accept that a person is better than you. So when such a feeling comes to you, your performance won't not at all improve, like it drastically reduces. So when it reduces again, yeah, the same cycle repeats. So what you should do is, yeah, I was narrating my experience, no? Okay. There was a mains exam, a term test, like every institution conducts a mains exam, and in that mains exam I had prepared well. Yeah, I had prepared well, and I was good with the concepts. I was good at problem solving also, and I completed the paper, and during the examination, it was about like last 10 to 15 minutes, and then I realized that I had marked the physics section of OMR in the chemistry section. Oh, that was a big blunder, yeah. Only then I realized that, even though I was prepared well, I was good at the concepts, problems, and all. Everything all reduces to that one day, and you must perform well in that day. So this was not acceptable by me, because you cannot judge a person by one day, no. That's the day when I forgot, like I totally started not to compare myself with any others. That was a big boost to me when I started to focus on my work. My marks and my performance really enhanced, guys. It really enhanced, because when you don't concentrate on the other person and you concentrate on yourself, you can put in longer hours of study, and whatever you study, you concentrate, you absorb what you study. That's when you get the hang, you get the concept completely. So That's what it happened to me, and my performance also increased drastically. So, what should be your feeling when you go to an examination hall? You should only concentrate on yourself. You should forget about, like, you should not at all concentrate on others. You should just concentrate on yourself, the paper that is given to you, and you must have the feeling that I have studied well, and today I will really to give my best shot. Only then you will be able to complete the paper and you will get good results. That's what I firmly believe. And yeah, if you really work hard and in case you are not able to score well, so what should you do? Not get depressed, guys. Not at all get depressed, because it's just one exam. uh, you should try to enhance your performance, or you must try to see what were the mistakes I performed in the last exam, for which I was not able to score well, and then uh, rectify those mistakes and write the exam, like the forthcoming exam. So it's not possible for everyone to score well in every exam, isn't it? And if you are the topper, no, you must not at all have the feeling that I am the topper, I should be the topper every time. If you have that feeling, no, you will really crash in your exam, because when you have that feeling, you are under the pressure that you must always come first, and when you are under pressure, you tend to make more mistakes. That's what happens. So just forget about your previous performances, try to be better than yesterday. Yeah, it's not possible for a person to score well in every exam, isn't it? We firmly believe that. I firmly believe in that, and I feel that marks are not at all important. Getting good marks is not at all a difficult task, guys. Any person can get good marks. All that requires is a bit of hard work, and that day also counts a lot. That day counts a lot, guys. And yeah, if everything reduces to one day, then why should you have the feeling that your performance is not good? Means you must not, like, I mean to say, you must not doubt your capabilities. uh, See, I will give you an illustration. Like, is it possible for Virat Kohli to score 100 in every match? Isn't it? Yeah, it is impossible. What matters is his consistency and his aggressive attitude. That's what matters. Okay, there is another way to look at it. So I will give this situation. So, what should Virat Kohli think? Being the rank one player in the ICC rankings, what should he feel when he looks up to Rohit Sharma, who has got three double hundreds in his career, and Virat has not even scored one double hundred? So what should he feel? Should he feel that, oh, I'm not at all useful, I'm a useless person? Should he feel like that? No, no, no. That's not the feeling, guys. That day, everything depends on that day. So that's all about marks, guys. And okay, I'll end this with another illustration. End this topic of marks with another illustration. Like, there was a friend of mine in 11th. He was not scoring too much, okay, and everyone felt that he won't score too much. He was an average guy. And in the final exam, you won't believe that he really got good marks. He got 98%. Um, so what I want to say is, it all depends on that day. It is you must be satisfied with your work. You must have the self satisfaction. When you are going to an examination hall, you must be fearless, and that fear will not come only when you have the confidence that my preparation was good enough to crack this exam. That should be your feeling. Only then you will uh, you will be able to score well in that exam. So, coming to our next topic is about comparing ourselves with others. So, yeah, it I have spoken a little bit of it in this topic itself. So, comparing ourselves, what is this actually? Comparing yourself with a person better than you. That's what it happens. So, okay, I am better than him. Okay, he's better than him. Oh, he's better than me. I have to race him. That is the thing. So when you become involved in such attitude, it is really difficult, guys. As I mentioned above, you will get depressed and all, and you really have no idea of what they are going through in their journey of life, because we are so mean that we take only the positive of every other person's life and compare it with that. There might be negative aspects also, no. We might be better than him in many other ways, but we don't think about that. We think only about a particular thing in which he is better than us. So about comparing, till where can we compare, guys? Even if you are the fifth richest person in the world, there are four other guys who are above you. So this never ends. So what should be your feeling? Not to beat the other four guys and become the most richest. If you have that desire, trust me, your entire life will be devoid of happiness, because every day you will be trying to beat a person who is better than you. So you must be happy with what you have. So I have this illustration. So what do you feel if you, okay, we always compare the positive things, no? So let us say you need Virat Kohli's aggression, MS Dhoni's captaincy, Bill Gates' money and job. So is this possible, guys? Is this feasible? This is not at all feasible, and such a person never exists. Such a person who needs all these four qualities never exists. That's why you should not compare ourselves with others. Only thing we must do is we have to be better than ourselves compared to yesterday, and only then you will have the feeling of contentment and enjoyment, self-satisfaction, basically. Just okay, if you don't get a problem today and after a week you get that problem, you are able to solve that problem, that is an improvement on your behalf. From your side, it's an improvement. So that should be your aim, not to compare with others. Okay, he got better marks than me, what should I do, how do I raise him? That should not be the case, guys. So with this, I will be ending my video. Hope so it has helped you. So if you like this video, subscribe my channel, only then you will be getting further updates of the videos which I will be uploading. And thank you, guys.